In a lush, green forest, teeming with life, lived two very unlikely friends. There was Greenie, a grasshopper who zipped and zoomed from leaf to leaf, always full of energy and ideas. And then there was Leaf, a sloth who moved so slowly that moss sometimes grew on his back. He was thoughtful, wise, and saw details that others, in their hurry, often missed. One sunny morning, Greenie noticed something strange. A gooey, dark liquid was seeping into their favorite stream, and the leaves of the ancient whispering willow were starting to turn a sickly yellow. He hopped around in a panic, trying to figure out what was happening. He chirped and buzzed, but the other animals were too busy to notice. Frustrated, Greenie found Leaf hanging from a branch, calmly observing the forest. "Leaf, Leaf, can't you see? Our home is in trouble," Greenie exclaimed, gesturing wildly with his antennae. Leaf blinked slowly, then turned his head. "I see it, Greenie," he said in his deep, gentle voice. "And I have been thinking." While Greenie was all about speed, Leaf was all about strategy. He had noticed the pollution wasn't coming from deep within the forest, but from the edge, where the humans lived. He explained to Greenie that rushing in wouldn't solve the problem. They needed a plan. So, the fast and the slow teamed up. Greenie, with his incredible speed, became the scout. He zipped to the edge of the forest and found the source, a leaky pipe from a nearby factory. He rushed back, his little heart pounding, to report his findings to Leaf. Leaf, with his slow and steady wisdom, came up with the solution. He knew of a special kind of vine with super strong roots that could absorb toxins from the soil and water. The problem was, the seeds were scattered all over the forest floor. It would take forever for one creature to gather them all. That's when Greenie had a brilliant idea. He rallied all the ants, beetles, and other fast-moving insects. Following Leaf's careful directions, they formed a massive team. Greenie led the charge, zipping from spot to spot, while the insect army collected the seeds. Working together, they gathered thousands of seeds. Then, following Leaf's instructions, they planted them all around the polluted area. It took days, but they didn't give up. Slowly but surely, the new vines began to grow. Their roots reached deep into the soil, drinking up the nasty goo and purifying the stream. The whispering willow's leaves started to regain their vibrant green color. Greenie and Leaf stood side by side, Greenie bounced on a branch next to Leaf, watching their forest heal. They had proven that it doesn't matter if you're fast or slow. What matters is working together, combining different strengths to protect the home you love. Their story became a legend, a reminder that even the smallest creatures can make the biggest difference when they unite for a common cause. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.